Welcome to Anything Relevant. And spoke earlier about phenomenon. Now I want to talk about some casting options. I This is a thing that in high school you get a Wizard magazine that would have the latest on the fantasy and the sci-fi and the comic books, and mostly comic book industry, but like it had a little bit of everything. And one of my favorite articles is when they would do the casting couch. Like for the dorks, it's like that armchair coaching on Monday morning kind of deal. And well, if I were there and I would have called this. Well, yeah, it's the same thing, right? You're getting diehard fans being like, "Wouldn't it be amazing if so and so played this?" Like I got a barrage of options for roles that I think would be amazing to try out. I'm disappointed with Ben Affleck being Batman. I think that guy was straight jacketed, and I think it's not something that I think can be argued. You just look at what he does when he has no restraints. Did you like Gone Girl? Did you like The Town? Did you like Argo? Did you like Good Will Hunting? Did you not like any of these movies? Or did you like these movies? That's him without any restraint. That's him running around doing what Ben Affleck wants to do. Now imagine that if he was Batman. Imagine Boiler Room mixed in with everything else that we just mentioned, running around as Bruce Wayne and Batman. It's a shame that we're never going to get to see what a Ben Affleck Batman would have been like. That was way too straight-jacketed. No wonder why he doesn't want to play it. But moving on. Batman, though. I think it's easy to see why John Hamm is a great option. I like that idea. I like Armie Hammer. I like that as an option. I like I don't think you need to recast Superman. If that guy still wants to play it, I think you keep him playing it. I think he's great at it. And I think people got to relax about Dawn of Justice. That's not Superman. Hey, if first time, first time's never great. First time out. The beauty about making so many cataclysmic mistakes in the sense like banks are getting destroyed, roads are getting destroyed, helicopters are falling out of the sky, soldiers are getting thrown all over the place, and the damage is everywhere. I think that was incredible to do so you can address who it is that you're dealing with and how it is that he should operate. So I don't think there was any mistakes there. I just think there was a missed opportunity to tell the tale after that. And I'm not going to get into Batman vs Superman because I think that was the most straight-jacketed movie that was made for comic books fans. Like I was so restrained and like too many chefs in the kitchen and too scared to lose a bet. That's how that was perceived by me. I think that's why it underperformed. The quality wasn't there because there was too much fear and demand of comeback on the money spent. There's no quality that can be born out of that. And I think that reflected on everyone, even right down to the acting. It's that, attitude reflects leadership. If the leadership is of this nature, all the service on down is going to reflect that attitude. So I think that's why that movie, even Justice League was like they're trying to be better, but still too much white knuckling from probably the money purse on how that story is to be told or what the budget will be to tell that story. Because when you got a story in mind, you write it all out, and then you get a banker that sits down and goes, "You know how much this is going to cost? I'm not spending that. Turn this into this." So I'm not demonizing them. They are the people that pay for this. So I'm not going to bite the hand that feeds, but I'm going to point out that sometimes they miss the spirit of which they're hacking to pieces with the cost. So I think that's why DC movies have been suffering. Warner Brothers, in all fairness, didn't see the blueprint to expand upon, and they got to witness their neighbor do it instead. So I think they can recover it. They just got to commit. It's that simple. Jason Momoa's Aquaman. I would have much rather him play Lobo. Jason Momoa's Lobo doing like a war dance when he's all in on running you down. Oh, Jason Momoa's Lobo. Let that sink in. Idris Elba as Green Lantern Stewart. You get him to play that role, and then you bring in the whole Lantern Corps. And you can bring in Hal Jordan later. Idris Elba, Green Lantern. I'd do that. Mark Strong as Professor X. Charles Xavier. Mark Strong. If you can't get him, and Patrick Stewart doesn't want to do it anymore, Benjamin Kingsley. Great other option. I would love to see Benjamin Kingsley play Professor X as well as Mark Strong. Either or would make me happy. Kit Harington or Zac Efron as Wolverine. And if you want to shut up all the haters just with the performance itself, like the lead up would piss everyone off on this other Wolverine idea. It'd piss everyone off, but the end result would shut up a lot of the haters. There'd still be trolls. You're always going to have trolls, but Tom Cruise. Just think Collateral. Think Collateral, and you got him doing a Wolverine, with chops on, being Wolverine, Endless Pursuer. Tom Cruise is Wolverine. If you can't get him, have Kit Harington and Zac Efron audition against each other until one quits and gives up and throws in the towel, but keep pushing them until one emerges. I think that you would get an incredible Wolverine out of either one of them. Those are some casting ideas that I've been bouncing off my friends, and some to success, some to I don't know what you see. I wanted to see John Cusack play Doctor Strange. I could not say anything wrong about what's his name there, Cumberbatch, Benedict. His Big Ben, his performances are great. I've got nothing bad to say about him. It's when you don't realize, so you're just like, oh, there's many, many more people that can play that role that I would really enjoy. And I think John Cusack is either Iron Man or Doctor Strange would have been just amazing. Or even Keanu Reeves. More so Doctor Strange. I'd like that. That'd be cool. Or Keanu Reeves as Nick Fury. I like that too. I always liked I don't know the guy's name. Played in Aliens. He was the guy that, nuke him from orbit. He was also saving Sarah Connor in Terminator. I forgot his name. I feel horrible about that. But that guy, I always wanted him to play Cyclops. Like ever since I saw him in The Rock, and I can't give that order. Yeah, I was thinking like Cyclops. That guy would make an amazing Cyclops. But then I'm thinking Timothy Oliphant. But then probably go with this other one that I like is Miles Teller. I like him. I like him as Scott. I think with any of the three that we mentioned playing Wolverine, the tension between them, easy to sell. He was not properly cast to be Reed Richards. Way better to be Scott Summers. He had to go over a letter. He was one letter too soon. Reed Richards was too soon. He had to be Scott Summers. What else we got? When I was a kid, my number one choice for Storm was Angela Bassett. Still be to this day if she wanted it. I think she'd be amazing at that. But after watching Us, give it to her from Us. What's her name? Longo? Butchered the name, sorry. But you give it to her to play Storm. Oh, that'd be amazing. Sophie Turner, that movie still hasn't come out yet. X-Men, Dark Phoenix. I don't know, she's wants it, keep it. But from Netflix, they played Karen Page from Daredevil and the rest of the Marvel shows. You get her to play Jean. That fragility that she can do, but not so much the fragility. Like the way that she displays, like she's about to snap, or she's about to, give you a dose of reality. The way that her emotions crackle her speech. That is why I think she'd make a good Jean Grey. What else we got? Fassbender is Magneto. Keep it. If he wants it, keep it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a part 2. This was a lot of fun. I really liked sharing this. I know there's going to be some people I'm out of my mind, but I like them. I like the choices. It's like a dream team, huge collaboration. If you got to pick the stars for the roles, it's fun to do. I hope you enjoyed it. Till next time.